So summer's nearly over, it's the last Thursday in August, but that means it is The Score, and I'm here with Johnny Lazer.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks.
So Johnny Lazer isn't just you, in fact, you're a duo.
No, it's actually three of us, because I've got Laura, who's my drummer, and I've got Paul Gala, who's the producer, and he produces all this stuff, and we write with him and work with him. So it's like a three-part sort of duo, because Paul doesn't really like to come on stage with us. He's a bit shy.
Paul's the kind of man behind.
He's the man behind the scenes, yeah, sort of fixing up and making everything sound as crazy as possible.
When I first saw you guys, obviously a male lead singer and a female drummer, I immediately thought of the White Stripes.
Oh, that's good.
Who everybody thought were a couple, and do you get the same comparisons?
We do, we get it a lot actually, but we're really close, and we always laugh at the same stuff, and we've got a nice little rapport going, so I can see why people would think that, but you know, with me and Laura, we're just really good friends. We like, as Laura said before, we just love each other in a different way, you know.
So how did you
in
guys
a healthy
meet?
way, not in a unhealthy, weird way, but just in a nice way. Yeah. So how did we meet?
Yeah.
Well, me and Laura met. Laura's been drumming for a long time. She's drummed for Sam Sparrow. She's drummed for Ricky Martin, lots of people, and she's always been a session drummer. And I've seen her on and off, like just sort of around the circuit, just doing stuff. And when I'd started working on this project with Paul and we started writing all the tracks, we basically were ready to tour at a certain point, and I was like, first person I thought was Laura, because she's so good, and I asked her and she said yes, and she loved the tracks, and it was good. So that's how it started. So I've really sort of known her for a really long time, so which is nice, you know. It's good to know
nice
someone.
little tight unit rather than being in a band where you're going to have all the musical differences and arguments.
That's the thing. I've been in a lot of bands before, and if you're in a big band, you know, with a lot of session musicians, they all kind of want to be the lead singer, you know, and it's like, I don't mind that, but it's like, that's all I can do. So
that's like, my job.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's the only thing I can do. So it's it's nicer when it's less, because then if you've just got a problem, it's just the two of us, and we can just talk it out together, so it's a lot sort of quicker to sort of simmer everything down.
Dynamic duo.
Yeah, dynamic duo, like Batman, Robin. But I don't know which one's going to be Robin, because I didn't like Robin very much.
Do you look good in tights? Well, I was going to say, you pretty much wear tights on stage.
I do. I wear a lot of baseball trousers on stage. I don't know why. I'm trying to go for a home run. But no, because I saw them in a second-hand shop and I thought they looked really cool, and my perception of cool is very different to the world's perception of cool. But I tried the one, I quite liked them, and then I just started collecting them. So I've got about 12 pairs now. And it's like, basically, I was saying this today actually when I was getting ready to my flatmate. I was like trying to find stuff in my cupboard. And I was just like, do you know what? Like in this cupboard, it's just like, if you open it, it looks like a clown's cupboard. Like minus the red nose, like some sort of children's entertainer. It's like, it's getting a bit scary. So I need to like go and buy some like normal clothes as well.
No, don't. No, I have a wardrobe like that. It's my festival wardrobe. And exactly. No real clothes in there. You just have to worry.
Children's entertainer.
One of the things I noticed is all of your influences are very cool, and a lot of them male. Billy Idol, Adam Ant, Iggy Pop. Have you got any guilty pleasures? Do you throw on a bit of Dolly Parton?
Oh, do you know what I do have actually? And I was listening to it last night. You know, She's a Maniac. Remember that She's a
Flashdance?
Isn't that amazing?
That's a tune.
And I was listening. Do you know that Stevie Wonder wrote that song?
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, I Wikipedia'd it last night. Well, I had a lot to do. But it was, I love that song so much. It's such a weird song. It's like, makes you want to go crazy.
Have you seen the movie?
I've not even seen the movie.
Oh, you'll have to watch
yet.
it. YouTube the clip out of the movie, it's brilliant.
I've seen that, and because the only reason I knew about it was because, have you ever seen Elvira, Mistress of the Dark? Great.
Yes.
Well, she did a parody of that, and then I was like, and then I googled it, and so that's how I found it. So,
so a lot of people might recognise you because you've recently been on Sky One on Must Be the Music.
Yeah, we have.
Were you worried with your music that you might be seen to be selling out by appearing on a TV talent show?
Not really. I mean, I think the people that say, oh, you're selling out or whatever, I think, you know, people have to put themselves in my position and Laura's position. We don't have a deal yet. You know, we've worked really hard on this music. I've worked on this music for about 2 years. I want it to be heard. I want people to enjoy it. And I need to try every avenue to get myself signed, because it's really difficult these days, you know. So it's basically, for me, it was just like another sort of stone in the pond, and we just tried, you know what I mean? Because there's no harm in trying, and if it can get out to a broader market, then that's really the point of it, isn't it? But yeah, I had no regrets at all. It was really fun. I had a good time, and I got Dizzy Rascal said I had good stage presence.
That's brilliant compliment. So, one of the things I really enjoyed about watching you is you kind of coming out in your baseball trousers, looking all amazing, great stage presence, as Izzy said.
Exactly.
And Laura looked wicked on the drums, very cool. But it was just seeing all the sort of mums and dads in the audience. And how was it playing to a totally different audience?
It was really weird. It was when we were rehearsing that week. I said to Laura. Laura was like, "Yeah, when it comes to this sort of breakdown section, clap, clap." And I'm like, "Laura, I am not clapping because nobody is going to clap along, right?" And we started performing, and everyone started clapping in time. And I was like looking, and I was just like, "This is so weird." And then the whole auditorium were clapping along, and I was kind of laughing and singing at the same time. So this is so weird. But it was good. They were a really good crowd, and I didn't expect them to be so nice to us. So that was really good, So yeah, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, no, good experience. I was going to say, I've got to confess, I did see you in the Metro.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. Talking about style. So yeah, when Seffi said to me, Johnny's coming on the score, I was like, I know who Johnny Lazer is.
Oh, great!
So,
That's great.
So you are getting out there.
That was amazing as well. That that came out on my birthday as well, like on my actual birthday, which I thought was really cool. And it was nationwide. So my mum got it, and my granny got it on the bus, and my granny nearly had a heart attack on the bus, but she's all right. But yeah, everyone saw it. I got lots of calls from people that I'd not seen for ages from school and stuff, and yeah, it was really good. That was a great thing for us as well. So.
And for those of us that haven't read, obviously you were saying if you want to kind of get signed and get noticed in the music industry, is to be different.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was basically saying in the Metro, to be different is not necessarily deliberately to be different, but you just have to be yourself, because if you're not yourself, or taking all the influences that you love and projecting that out, then people can smell shit. They know that you're lying, And I think that's my point. It's just like if you don't mean it yourself, then no one's going to believe you when you're singing. No one's going to believe the words. No one's going to believe nothing. So you just have to believe in whatever you believe in. It's quite cheesy, but it's kind of true, No,
I think it is true, because I think that's why people don't like manufactured pop bands or pop acts, which sometimes have come out of talent shows, because although the people might have the voice, they're being told what to wear, what to sing, and everything else. Where obviously no one is telling you what to wear.
No, exactly. Apart from myself. I'm like, come on, please. No, no one's telling us to do anything like that. We're just doing what we want to do and what we like. But yeah, I mean, I just want to mean what I say, and I want to express my personality, and I don't know how people will react to that, or how they would like it or how they wouldn't like it, but I can't lie, because then it's just, I've done that before in older bands, and it just doesn't feel like me, and I think that's why it didn't work.
So obviously I'm a fan. Where can everyone else find your music?
If you want to catch the music, you just go onto the MySpace, Johnny Lazer Music, or you can catch us on Facebook. Just type in Johnny Lazer and lots of stuff comes up. Just Google it as well. There's, we've got SoundCloud, we've got all sorts of stuff, and I'm just going to start doing, I think I'm going to do like a free download at the end of next month. So, and maybe possibly an EP before the end of the year, definitely before the end of the year, and get a video out as well. So, but yeah, just Google my name and find me online, and there's lots of pictures and music and everything's out there.
I run for their money, bring the homecoming queens to their knees, strip their worth for what it's really worth. It must be worth something.